Hey guys, this is Josh making a video. So there's been a lot of talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. So my question to you is Guardians of the Galaxy a flop? Is this movie a flop? If you don't know what a flop is, basically what this a flop is, it's pretty bad. They don't make a lot of money. Their budget is pretty big, or the money doesn't reach up to the budget usually. That's what's considered a flop in the movie. Um, So basically, everyone's like, Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a hit, a monster hit. It's makes the most money in Marvel. It's the best movie ever by box office. And technically, I'm just trying to straight the facts. No, it's not. Um, Guardians of the Galaxy is not the best box office movie. Avengers made 207 million in the opening weekend. And Guardians only made about, was it 94 million? It's pretty, that's good. I'm not trying to down the movie, but that's pretty good. But it's not the best Marvel box office movie yet. Um, but with Guardians of the Galaxy, I seen the movie, great movie, awesome movie. I loved it. Um, I just want to straight something out. Guardians of the Galaxy is not a monster hit. It had a monster opening weekend, but not a monster hit. What I mean by that is that to order to be a monster hit, to be a movie to be successful, it has to double the budget. If you don't know what budget is, it's how much the movie cost. So basically, the cost of this movie is 170 million. And what they have right now on August 6th, I believe, August 4th, August 6th, or August 5th, I forgot the date, is that they have 172 million and the budget is 170 million. So they already surpassed the budget. But doesn't mean, if just because you surpass the budget doesn't mean it's a success. To order to become a actual success and a hit, it has to it has to double the budget. For instance, they spent 170 million on this movie, right? And if it's 172 million, all they really got was at least 2 million right now, and that's not considered a hit. If you just get 2 million and you spend 172 million, it's not. You're really not getting that much money back. You're kind of losing that money, sort of. And you spend all that money just to make that much money. It is not worth it. Um, but will it become a flop? I don't think so. There's still enough time for this movie. It just got released. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, you got plenty of time. 2 months." But you must realize that um, when movies are already released, they tend to drop down pretty quickly. Um, right now, I can see Guardians getting like 10 million, 12 million through the week. I mean, daily. Depends. Usually Fridays, Saturdays, and sometimes Sundays get the 10 million, and then like maybe like 500,000, something like that, or 5 million, 2 million. It goes down, it drops. The thing is with Guardians of the Galaxy, it's going against TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Friday. And, the movie's just getting released. And some people don't might not think this movie's gonna make a lot of money, but it's just like Transformers. Just because the movie might not look good or it's whatever, they're gonna go see it. Why? Because it's the characters and that's what they grew up with. It's Transformers, Transformers. Teenage Mutant Turtles, it's Teenage Mutant Turtles. If you guys saw the trailer had a lot of reviews. I think it was in the 60,000 range, 60 million range. It doesn't matter. I know views don't profit the movie, but a lot of people saw that trailer. Just because it doesn't look good, just because Michael Bay's producing it, don't matter. People are going to see this movie. Secondly, there's that new movie called Into the Storm. It's also debuting Friday. So, Guardians of the Galaxy, who has already been released, I think a week, is facing against these two movies who are debuting Friday. So it's going to be tough. People will probably still watch Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's going to be tough trying to top those movies because people are going to go watch those movies instead of Guardians of the Galaxy. Still, I guess it hasn't been released in other countries yet. Um, some of them, or we just didn't get the statistics yet. But I think um, realistically, other countries, just by one country, depends on the country, they don't get a lot of money. I remember looking at the Godzilla box office. Sometimes it's 10 million for one country, sometimes it's 5 million, 200,000. Depends how big the country is. Um, Sometimes it'll be bigger if it's people want to see it so much. Um, it depends. I remember China for Godzilla, they 36 million, I believe. Japan, it's pretty small. It was around like 10 million opening day or 6 million. But so I'm trying to say, when the movie has been released a while back, the numbers will drop. Godzilla probably dropped so fast because X-Men Future Days of Past was there, and Amazing Spider-Man 2 was kind of still there. X-Men Future Past kind of dropped Godzilla a little bit because that movie was released next Friday after Godzilla. Um, so, is this movie a flop? No, I don't think it's going to be a flop. I think that there's a, there's a chance, there's a unlikely chance this movie is not going to be successful, but most likely it will be. Movie just passed their budget. They would just have to double that to 340 million. And I just want to state the fact this movie is not a hit. It was the hit opening weekend, but not a hit. They were making a sequel because they have confidence in this movie will be past the budget. But just because a movie is opening has a big budget and opening a great opening doesn't mean it will be successful. Technically, this movie is not successful. It is successful opening weekend, but technically overall, this movie is not successful. But I think it will be. Um, this movie actually had more budget than Godzilla, just by was it 10 million? Godzilla was 160 million. Um, so I can't wait to see the second one, The Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm a fan now. Um, just want to let you know, this movie is actually not successful yet, but it will be. I believe it will be 80% or 90%, but you never know. The thing is, you never know. It might drop. You never know. Things can happen. But that's it, guys. Stay tuned for more videos on movies. I might do video game reviews or stuff to entertain you. But that's it. And that's my thoughts on is Guardians of the Galaxy a flop. See ya.